Hey everybody, welcome back to the Joy of Living. Now that's what's up. Now before we get to today's episode, I have a very special tribute and a very special acknowledgement to a very special person. Now, I met this man about a year and a half ago on the pier, and I have respected him ever since day one. He is a crabbing legend in the Bay Area. And if you have crabbed on the pier within the last few years, you have met this man at least one time. Let me tell you, he is no other than the legend, Mr. Van, aka Shawty. Let me tell you, I have always respected those who came before me in whatever I do. Today, we're going to take a moment to respect this crabbing legend and send him off the right way. Shawty, I'll see you around, brother. Let me tell y'all, man, community is more than just about the pier, it's about the people, you know? And let me tell you, we're all about to celebrate because my man Shawty about to be gone. Say bye to everybody, Shawty.
Goodbye, everybody.
Where you going, man?
Go to Houston.
He's going to Houston. So he's going to betray the Dungeness crab for the blue crab.
Blue crab. I'm going to catch blue crab over there.
And the joy of living. You good? All right, hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? So today we're back out here at the surf. We're going to see if we can do that catch and cook today. Today we're going to do that Dungeness crab curry. You heard me say that again, that Dungeness curry. We're going to see if we can make that happen today. Y'all stay tuned with me. Make it happen, make it happen. Hey. So here are the conditions today. Right now it is roughly about 6 to 7 feet swells and surf. That's how hard it's coming in. And the wind is roughly between 10 to 13 miles an hour today. But you know, on the beach, 10, 13 miles an hour, you really don't feel it. Now if you was on the pier, you would definitely feel it at 10 miles an hour. But out here, you know, you can barely feel it at all. So it's a nice day, it's calm. Besides the 6, 7 feet surfs, it's not too bad. Everything's staying where they are. It's not pulling to the left, to the right, the undertow, you know, it's not strong. So we're good today. Let's see if we can catch it. Alright, so that was the first cast, 10 minutes into it. Let's see if it's a keeper. Let's measure it up. Alright, so let's see here. And we're talking about over 6 inches. We're going to see what we're going to do that catch and cook today. That's what's up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the visibility, it's not that great, but you can still see the bottom. So what I'm looking for is something bright orange. And if I see something bright orange, there's a good chance it's a dungy. And you know, I'm gonna go grab that. I'm in an area where there tends to be a dip as it enters the water. So it's a little bit deeper. So I'm trying to find that little sandbar where it's a little bit more shallow, where I can try to get out there. So right now what I'm also doing is I'm testing the depth of the water. You see how the current going out, the riptide, you see that? That's strong. So you gotta be real careful when you're out here. So at the same time, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find how deep it is to see how far out I can go to cast. And the further out I can go to cast, of course, the better chance I have. But I have to be real careful because the water is moving pretty strong, you know, and you don't want to get caught. You see what I mean? Gotta be real careful. Because in some places where it seems like shallow, and other places could be really deep, you lose your footing, and that's it. So if you guys ever curious what your snare looks like under the surf and under the water, that's what it does right there. So it sits there and it waits for the crab to come by. That's how it works. Now let me tell you what happened last week. My snare just buried itself deep into the sand and it was hard to get out. You couldn't even see the leader line. You know, that's how deep it was. The swells were so strong that it just buried the snare completely. And it was a lot deeper, so it was hard to pull out. It took me 3 tries to get it out. But when the waves and the swells are so rough, that's what it does. It just buries itself deep into the sand. Look, 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 look. You see the crab? You see the crab? Look. You see it? You see it? It's trying to bury itself. You see how you could just pick up a crab? You gotta look for it. You know, what I saw was something bright orange. And then it started to move. And you see, you have to grab it really quick before the waves come in. Because if I didn't grab it, by the time the waves go back out, I would not have seen the crab. All right, let's see if we're gonna measure this up. Let's see if it's a keeper. You ready? And we're talking about close to 6 inch. Close to 6 inch. All right, the second one. Like I said, that's why I love low tide, because during low tide, you know, you can just walk out there and see there's a crab out there and pick it up. Now let me tell you, the high tide was at 2 o'clock this morning. Low tide was about 9 o'clock, and then high tide is going to be up again at 3:30. So 3 hours before low tide, that's when I love to come out. I can cast it out further. There's more areas for me to crab, and I can walk out there and pick up one. That's what's up. So stay tuned today. Let's do that catch and cook. Hey, that's what it do. Look at Pedro. 4 in the bucket. Man, that's up. All right, Pedro. So that's what you don't do. Drive your car onto the beach and get it stuck. All right, so normally you see me cook in the sand. You know, I'll dig a little hole, I'll cook on the ground. That's not a problem. But today I wanted to give you a different view. See that beautiful view right there? So what I did was I rigged this up so we can cook on a little platform. Actually, let me show you what I got going on here. Y'all know my cart. So I took my little basket holder and made a little platform across. And I took the top to my bucket and made it a platform to put my propane burner. And then there's my 1 pound propane tank. Okay, so it's just a simple rig up. Let's see if we can make this happen today. All right. So the first thing you do, you got to pull off the head. Make sure you keep the carapace, so just in case the game warden comes by, you know, you can check it. You'll be good to go. Pull off the gills. Pull out the mouth. Go ahead and break it in half. Let's go wash this up out there in the water, that salt water. Let's go ahead and cook this up real quick. Let's go ahead and cook this up. Make it happen, make it happen. Yeah. All right, man, I'm hungry. Let's go ahead and get this started. So let's go ahead and light this up. Let's make it happen. Even though it's a little bit windy, look like the burner's holding up, so we good to go. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put some oil in there. Alright, so some cooking oil. Alright, next, I'm gonna add some garlic.
And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of curry paste.
I love this thing, man. Watch the aroma. I wish y'all could smell this. Once I get everything in, mix it up, the aroma is gonna be amazing. Okay, next, I'm gonna add some yellow curry powder. So, grab you some curry powder. I'm gonna throw in about 1 tablespoon of curry powder. Next, I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of ground coriander. Next, I chopped up some yellow onions, and I'm gonna throw in some yellow onions. And then, we're gonna throw in some minced ginger. All right, let's mix all this up. Woo, look at that. Man, look at that, look at that. We're gonna make this Dungeness curry today. Boy. So I'm gonna let this cook up, sweat it out a little bit, let all that marinate. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Man. All right, you don't want this to burn up, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, add some broth. I'm gonna add 1 can of chicken broth. You can use vegetable broth. You can use any broth you want. You don't have to use chicken, but I'm gonna use chicken broth. And then we're gonna add 1 can of coconut milk. All right, and let me tell you, don't go with that light coconut milk. Make it sweet. Get that fat coconut milk. Dump it in. Ooh, look at that. So what's up to Patrice? I love this coconut milk. Alright, so we're gonna mix all that up. Next, I'm gonna add some fish sauce. Now, if you don't have fish sauce, you can just add some salt. You're good to go. Next, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of brown sugar, trying to sweeten it up a little bit. Man, y'all see that? Take a close-up look. Woo! That's legit right there. Let's make this happen. Next, I got some diced carrots. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the diced carrots up in there. I got lazy, so I bought the pre-diced carrots in the package because I didn't have time last night, but it's all good. Next, I got some deveined and peeled shrimp. We're gonna go ahead and throw the shrimp up in there as well. So next, I got some octopus tentacles that were cut up into bite-sized pieces. Bought it in a package, made it so much easier. So let's throw these in as well. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Now, we have a couple more ingredients, but one final ingredient that's the most important. That one ingredient you can't do without. The Dungeness crab. Can't do this without the crab. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear it up into pieces and I'm gonna throw it up in there. Let me tell you, once this all heats up, that aroma, all that smell, nothing like it. So now we're gonna let everything boil up and then we should be good to go. So I tend to cover it up with tin foil because there's a lot of seagulls flying around. There's a lot of wind blowing the sand. The last thing I want is foreign objects in my food. You know what I mean? So because it's COVID, you know, I got the mask on. I'm gonna put the rest of my gloves on. I have to take the other one off because I went out there and cast, but I put a new one on every time. Our curry is starting to boil up, it's starting to heat up, so that's why I took off the foil. And let me tell you, if you can smell this right now, all the aroma is amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's take a close-up look. Woo, look at that, look at that, look at that. So again, in here, we got our shrimp, we got our squid, and we got our Dungeness crab. Let's make it happen, make it happen. Before our curry finishes up, I'm gonna add some lemon up in there. Some lemon juice. All right, to make it easy, I'm just gonna poke a hole and squeeze the juice out. Oh, done. Ooh, look at this. Man, that smells good. You can definitely smell the coconut milk. Smell all the curry spices. That is something else. All right, so let's go ahead. I brought some rice and I brought some bread with me. Let's go ahead and plate this up. Hey Troy, gentlemen, I got bread.
Oh, that was crazy. Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I appreciate you, T.
Most definitely. Pedro.
Oh yeah, was the other one a chef or a girl?
That's good. Thank you, brother.
Huh? Yeah, but we got plenty of rice.
I've seen you over at the pier quite a few times.
Yeah, that's Pedro. That's Pedro. Pedro Troy. Good people. We're all good people right here.
If I had no, I'd have brought some.
Yeah, next time.
That's sufficient. Thank you. It's so messy.
He just wants
Cheers to all. Yeah, maybe.
What? What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Bro.
That go? That go? That go? Oh man, I'm telling you, man. It's that curry.
Give me the peace sign. Give me the peace sign. Tony? Oh, I like the drop.
Oh my God. T.
That's what's up. Now that's what's up.
Your ass and take you to the house.
Ooh, man.
Hey, baby, I didn't bring no crab, but I brought Tony. Yeah.
And that's how we do it. You know, even we got to take folks to the pier, bring them to the beach. You know, we got to take care of the community. And let me tell you, nothing like fresh Dungeness crab caught and straight into my belly, man. Yo, that right there, that right there, that right there, that is legit.
Have fun. Got me going around in circles. I don't know which way to go.
Nice day, nice weather, nice condition. Like I seen them a couple times. I guess I got lucky. They walk and they keep walking. And I seen them on the bike, riding down the motorcycle all the way out up and down here. I got lucky. You know. Thank you, brother. You would figure all this shit, we put the food down, huh? I'm like, I'm still trying to gnaw on it. Appreciate it, T.
Sonny said to tell you, make it happen, make it happen. I said I will do so to tell her that.
Man, I put that on the t-shirt, dog.
Oh, did you?
Yup.
Oh, I need one of those.
I got the t-shirt coming.
I want one of those.
Got you, brother.
I'm so serious. God damn, see?
Off the hook, man. Off the hook.
Go check my line. I hate you.
So that's what it's all about, you know, come out, catch it, cook it up, you know, straight from the water into the pot, into my belly. That's what's up. Make it happen, make it happen. I want to thank everybody for your support to the Joy of Living catalog. I have some Joy of Living merch coming. So I have some hats, some t-shirts, and some arm sleeves that's going to come pretty soon. Put in your pre-order before March 25th, and they're at a discounted price. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to sell, so I didn't buy a lot. So it's a limited quantity. So make sure you put in your orders, get those Joy of Living merch before everybody else. Support your boy. That's what's up. And let me tell you, man, this curry's so good, I ain't checked my poll in like 30 minutes and I could care less. Let me tell you, the first thing you taste is the sweetness from the coconut milk. Right off the bat. And then you taste all the seasoning from the curry. Oh man. Man, that curry sauce, man. Let me tell you, it's rare that you see me finish something. And this right here, I'm gonna finish this up. Look at that. That's how good it is. That's Spike. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Mission to enter camp.
Most definitely. How you doing today?
Dude, I would shake your hand a little.
I'm Tony, man.
All right, I'm a big fan of yours. I watch everything you do.
Man, I appreciate your support.
I watch it on TV, and I can't like or subscribe because I just watch it on my Apple TV.
I still appreciate the
But
support,
dude,
man.
I love you, man.
What's your name?
Jay Johnson.
Jay. Tony.
Tony, pleased to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, brother.
I love your positive outlook. You're awesome, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that came across. I wish my girlfriend said that about me, too.
Yeah. My wife up there, she likes you as much as I do.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I got to show you something, though.
Yeah.
I got a, the old lady cart, right?
Okay. Me too.
So on my wheels, I just cut 2 5-gallon buckets off.
What
and slid it on there.
Y'all hear that? Can we check it out?
Yeah.
Let's check this out. So my man came over here, Jay, you know, he watches the channel, and he got a cart like I got, and he said he rigged it up. Man, I'm excited to see what he rigged it up to be. Jay, say hi everybody, man.
Hello, how you doing?
All right.
I'm going to school on Tony here.
Ah, yeah. Hey, man, I love to learn something new. So let's see what's up here.
Hot glue gun and some 5-gallon buckets, and I'm over the sand. Oh.
Look at that. That is creative.
Yeah.
That is creative. So you took a 5-gallon bucket, you cut it,
Yeah.
and you put some rims on the inside.
Well, I just slid it over the original tires, put some hot glue, and made some tread.
So instead of putting tires, you put the bucket around it. Got some treads on there.
And it doesn't sink in the...
And it goes across the sand. Oh, man. Look at that, y'all. Look how smooth that is. Look how smooth that is. And it doesn't dig into the sand at all.
I came down that hill with it, fully loaded.
Jay, that is creative, brother. That is very creative. That's what's up.
Save it.
You're awesome, man. Jay, anytime you see me out here, come holler at me, Jay.
Okay, I will.
Take care, brother. Good luck today. That's dope, man. That's dope. See, I love creative stuff. So I love to learn new things. So if you want to show me something new, holler at your boy, man. All right, let me tell you, man. This curry's so good, I had to get some bread involved. We couldn't leave without getting some bread dipped up in there. This is too good. Let me tell you. Real good. Oh. Look at that. Man. The bread soaks up all that curry. Man. Y'all gotta try this at home. Twice, one empty, not enough, man. Check that out, you see that? That's how you do it. Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace out.